Okay, hello. Oh, that's so bright. Hang on. Okay, that's better. Oh, hi. Okay, I'm sorry, sir. Boy's just hiding under there. Doing something. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I hope everybody is hiding under there doing tax fraud. He's absolutely doing something. He's doing something. All right. On that note, I believe I saw Turnip Boy Commits Tax Fraud is leaving Game Pass, so play that if you haven't. Gamedle's live streams now appear on the homepage. What live streams? What? I don't know what that is. All right, let's get Gamedle pulled up here. Let's get Gamedle pulled up. Boo. All right, so Gamedle, I gotta charge my phone. Means I gotta precariously reach through my desk. There we go. I don't know if everybody saw my my nails in the Discord. I did my nails last night while Aaron was playing some Ooblettes. That's V Rising. Bomb. I'm the best. That, oh man, feel like I recognize this. Oh man. And they just added a bunch of new games too. Is this Sea of Stars? Is this like Sea of Stars concept art? Nah, that's it. Yeah. Rad. That art is fantastic. I think that's the I think they got somebody famous for JRPGs to do some art. I think that's that art. Dice Yoshi Ghosts. Well, all right. Yes. Nope. 4. Nope. 10. Nope. Retro achievements. Hey. Mario Party 2. Oh, it's Mario Party 1. Hey, they included retro achievements. That's cool. I love it. Fortune Street would have been a great fucking twist. Like, it's Fortune Street, idiot. All right. It said Yoshi. All I remember is this tax. What's up with tax evasion today? I thought it was 9 or 3 because of ghosts. And ghosts have been in a couple. All right. Not a board game. Not a Nintendo 64 game. Later than 1998. Let's, that was a terrible sound, I'm sorry. Let's pick Mass Effect 2. Ooh. It's a shooter, RPG, adventure. Later than 2010, single player, third person inclusive. Shibata versus Kingston slapped. As expected, honestly. As expected. Shibata matches are amazing by definition. Can we acknowledge Mario Party being listed as action? I need GameDuel to know what the word action means. I think maybe we need a definition of terms. Like, I don't think action means what we think the word action means. So, you do a lot of action in those mini games. Yeah, no, I get it, but hey, you know what's also action? Mass Effect. Feels like we need another word. Any games of forced button mashing are action and bad. Yeah, I agree with that. I can agree with that. Okay, they don't have System Shock Remake. What is a later... What's later than 2012? Come on, sir. Come on. Come on. You got space. The boy's just sitting here looking at me like he wants to come up. Casper. Casper. Hey. Come up. I know you want to. That's why you're sitting there. Come on. No? Okay. I closed the door. What's later than 2012 is a single player only shooter RPG adventure. And is maybe first, third person. Yeah, how do you feel about it now? There we go. He feels better about it. BioShock's a good guess. BioShock's a good guess. Did OG Last of Us have multiplayer? No, but I also don't think I would quantify Last of Us as an RPG. Look at this boy. Can't remember, does Dishonored have guns? Yes. It has a gun. I don't know if I would call... that's one of those ones where we're pushing what I would call a shooter, but... It's also... Dishonored is exclusively first person, whereas we know that the perspective is... includes third person. There we go. Oh, and you can see my nails. I can show off my nails while I'm petting the boy. I'd say one of the Halo games, but it is multiplayer. I would also not quantify the Halo games as a RPG. That's also a really... that would also rule it out. Yeah, he loves chin scratches. He loves his chin scratches so much. He was such a sweet boy this weekend. He was such a sweet boy this weekend. He was always sitting with us. Always walking around and meowing. Oh, I gotta take the Tiltify overlay off of this. I forgot I gotta close the campaign and post about it in the Discord. The other thing that I wanted to do that I totally forgot about. Yeah, look at him. Such a handsome boy. Such a handsome boy. Mirror Mudster announcing they're adding 600 plus new words. Among them is kayfabe. I'm surprised it took them that long, honestly. Kayfabe's been around a while. Among other words, cromulent, Padawan, goated, Zaza, I don't know what that word is. Cutscene, non-player character, I'm guessing in the NPC in the common parlance, speedrun, nerf in a gaming context, doom scroll, edgelord, and microtransaction. Microtransaction feels like it should have been in there a little bit. We've been saying microtransaction for fucking years. Same thing with speedrun. So what I'm hearing is Merriam-Webster just like searches for words people tweet. Oh. Zhuzh. Oh, okay, yeah. When you zhuzh it up. Okay, yeah, I get it. I love that word. Statlander versus Julie Harp. Love Chris Statlander. Love Chris Statlander. Had to figure out how to phonetic it. It was when you used it in a sentence. It's when you said, yeah, you zhuzh it up. I was like, yeah, zhuzh it. Oh. Get him to give y'all a look. Yeah, look at him. He's so handsome. He's so handsome. As soon as I said it in my head, I understood what it was. Yeah, same. All right, let's try BioShock. Oh, wow, even BioShock 2 wasn't late enough. BioShock 2 had multiplayer? They put multiplayer in too many games. I don't know about any games anymore. So it's probably an action game. First person, third person. Shooter RPG adventure. What do we think? What do we think? First person, third person, shooter. Like, that's so many games now. That's so many games. Let's, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's at least newer. All right. So it's newer than 2020. And it's first person, third person. Metroid Prime Remastered. It has to have been on, I'm guessing, Windows. Right? So if we look at the platforms, we know... Sir. You know, the big, one of the things that's on this multiple times is Windows, so probably at least Windows. So, what, 2021 shooters? Back 4 Blood, no. And it's exclusively single player. Returnal's on PC now. Does Returnal have first person sections? Saints Row? Does it have multiplayer? Yeah, I don't know if I would include. I don't think so. Returnal does though. Returnal does? A post-launch update. Oh. So many of these games also have multiplayer that it's like... Polya? That's it. Nailed it. I wouldn't call Dead... I'm gonna take the clue. I'm gonna take the clue. What's the clue? Bethesda Softworks. Oh, it's fucking Starfield, isn't it? Nailed it. Nailed it. I didn't know Returnal had multiplayer. That's news to me. There's a little bit of biscuit. Got it in one. There's a little bit of biscuit stuck in the back of my tooth, and that's very frustrating. All right. So back here in control. I think if I shoot... Yeah. Yeah, that does a thing.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Fawn, what are your plans for today? What do you got going on? What are you doing for the spookiest month of the year? Aha! Ammo efficiency mod, okay. It's a pretty big department. Making a stream schedule right now. Hopefully streaming Moonstone Island later, but also I might sneak off. Yeah, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, no worries. Don't read confidential correspondent. It's not just rude, it's illegal. Tomasi, Willow AEW outcome. Regarding re-information campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redact it. So another AEW behind us, and the public is none the wiser. To a spirit Halloween at some point today. Oh, hang on, that sentence got well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted and redacted for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Tomasi out. Today I learned they have Spirit Halloween in Canada. Matt, why wouldn't they have Spirit Halloween in Canada? I don't know. A store that comes in and takes over the multitude of decrepit building locations. Just smacked of American capitalism a little too hard. Oh. America also just goes way harder into Halloween than pretty much anywhere. We don't have a lot else going on. Hello? Clearance level 1. Hey! Clearance level 1. America Overnight.
America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon.
SuspiciaCon!
47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed. inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said.
Oh,
Yes,
gross.
Stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below him.
Oh, gross.
Found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course.
Sure.
No ghosts visited me. No chilly spots or flickering lights.
It'd be weird if it happened again, but sure.
When I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated.
Would you suffocate?
Enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and
I guess it depends how big a space it was.
Whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do.
We do. We do. That one was for Brian. Matt, you could be hiking a dirt trail to a tiny village in Nepal, and there'd be a spirit Halloween. I'm glad we finally have a clearance. Despite being the director. That plays another copyright song. Love that we turned those off. Launch efficiency. Oh, this is funny. They built a little barrier for the toilet. Aha. Oh. Is this another one? Yes. This is another one
Must open the door.
to ensure that you find it. Which I think makes sense. I think it's good to have two of them. I think that's good game design. It makes sure that you find what you need to progress. Listen, Fawn, you just got to share what you get at Spirit Halloween. That's the only rule. Okay, this is the way we came. Is it a little framey on stream? It looks like it cleared up. Let me make sure. Gotta get that Fortnite outfit, I understand. Wait, is there a Fortnite thing? This is yeah, VSync, okay. It's a lot more blood you normally see coming out of a mailroom. Yeah, you expect a little bit of blood, not a lot of blood. You know? Wow, look at this! Oh. Uh-oh.
They can fly now. Great.
Defeat Hiss Corrupted Tomasi. Can we talk about how cool that was? Oh, there's guys too. Is it looking a little framey on stream? Oh God, Tomasi, I read letters you wrote. I feel like I looked over and it was it's breaking down a little. We might Let's okay. We need to see this again.
Great.
Can I dress up like The Rock? Special delivery. No, only the pebble? Damn. Ugh. Give me this health. Okay. Boop. And a hello. I feel like I need to play this game. Oh, see, yeah, okay. It's definitely looking framey on stream. I feel like I need to play this game after watching Jash and Joss play it, and now you. I think you would like it. I think it's a really fun game. I think it's a really fun game. Yeah, okay, that looks better. And how the heck are you doing? Whoop! Oh, that was... I got it from behind him. That was cool. I got it from behind him. How was Baldur's Gate the other night? Can we get a shout out for Stumped, please? Ow! Oh my gosh. Absolutely obliterated me. I've been hanging out in Stumped Gamer streams a little bit more lately, and it has been a wonderful time. Ugh! This is a hard fight. There's a collectible. Thank you. Thank you, Jalen. Ugh, come on. I'm just trying to get health, guy. What? It's going well. Trying to not work, but failing. I know how that goes.
I have a...
Hiss elevated. Okay, so this is the new thing. Display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks. Make it a TikTok. Is this rest? I absolutely get that. Let me tell you. They didn't use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some hiss elevated have seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely a result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording and parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It's possible these individuals are bound to objects of power prior to corruption. Also worth considering that his resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts.
Feeling he'll be back.
Well, okay.
The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Yeah, I saw y'all playing Baldur's Gate. My partner and I didn't have any time to play it this weekend. So we're going so slow, but it's been so good. It's been so good. 2M Milaws from Jay Bozer. Hey, Malcolm, your tea time is at 7. I'll see you on the course on Sunday. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday. The Tennyson report. Based on the fact that Trench is hunting it down, it sounds like a problem. There's a lot of dead people. I just kind of grokked for a second. There's a lot of dead people. Every time Jazz and I play, I then get to go through and play my personal playthrough, which is why I still haven't beaten it. That's fair. That's perfectly understandable. The curse of a content creator. The curse of a content creator. Cursed creator. Very true. All the content I make is cursed, let's be fair. No normal person makes TikToks. Butte summary. AW17. Event date 9/23/1992. Event location Butte, Montana. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity, located in Redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident. I love the idea that like somebody fucked up and pulled the thing, and then they were like, "All right, we gotta draw straws. Someone's got to do it." Hello?
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Tomasi's ID. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Tomasi, head of communications. You did it. Sorry, this is late.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined it first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
So what hang on. So we've got these lights, right? We've got these lights. Executive sector, research sector, containment sector, something sector, maintenance sector. Well, that one's just gone. How do you... All right. And yeah, Jalen's right. Severance. Severance is a great tie-in media to this. Severance is a great tie-in media.
The hotline can't be far now.
Like, imagine you worked at a place and you just weren't allowed to know what's on the 7th floor. Like, the 7th floor is part of the company. Things happen on the 7th floor. You just don't get to know about it. I know when that hotline bling. That can only mean one thing. / occurrence. Butte supplement. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearance of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte might be attributed to a light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted, but initial hypotheses center on the Butte AEW as a redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. I feel like this question came up when you were playing, Brian. Does that information become unredacted as your clearance level goes up? Hotline security log. All visitors must check in. Director Trench, Bill Everett, custodian. If so, then I need to replay this game. Director Trench, Bill Everett, custodian. So Bill Everett was on the 12th, and then Carol Bishop on the 26th. So Trench hasn't been in there. I mean, I don't think we know what day it is today in the game, but assuming it's the 27th, he hasn't been in there in a month, which, considering how often he used to go in there, is a lot. Oh.
Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Hotline is designated for director use only. Disregard of this policy may result in fatal psychic trauma. Stand here. Notice, Ocean Point Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst, light switch. The law of 3 applies.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No.
Have we been here before?
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like
I had so much fatal psychic trauma on the internet as a kid.
recognized from a dream.
This is where they keep the Dreamcast. It's in this room. The inverted black pyramid. So we have a regular pyramid. This shape. That shape. Washington. See America.
Hello? Anyone here?
Visit the Pacific Northwest. That's a great poster. Oh my God, Fawn, do you also love the Dreamcast? Fawn, are we best friends now? Is that how? That's literally how it works. I always talk about how good the Dreamcast was. The Dreamcast was so good. It's one of my trap cards people set off. So these rooms have normal numbers. The Dreamcast was so good. Can I go back? Oh. I can. Wait, the Dreamcast still the best console ever? Oh my God. I love everybody. No? Okay. The VMU was the coolest fucking thing. On this hill I will die. Oh my God, I love it. No? The Dreamcast brought Soul Calibur into my life. I used to play a ton of Sega bass fishing. Self-service vending machine for all your needs. I'm sorry, does that say the vending machine company? You know, the vending machine company. Okay, here's a poll. Here's a poll I want to take real quick. Who knows what this is? Who knows what this machine is? I was born in 85. I do. I was raised in a dive bar, so me? Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. That tracks. I also grew up in too many bars, so everything that was on the Dreamcast demo disc was the best. Listen, don't call me out on my oldness. I respect we're just a bunch of olds who love the Dreamcast. All right, listen, that's fine. That's fine. If everybody gets it, then good. Wait. That... It was the other room last time. If you know about the Dreamcast, you old. It was the first room last time. Does the... Ah. Key
has a black pyramid on it.
Key with the inverted black pyramid. I wonder if my Retroid can do Dreamcast. I would enjoy that. I love they're literally just putting Crazy Taxi in the new Like a Dragon. Yeah, okay. This is where they held Magneto. The hotline/C-cell is a transmitter bridge. Directors can call the board/long distance. You can call long distance. Complete the astral plane challenge. I hope it's looking good on stream. The hotline allows you to contact extra-dimensional entities. I don't like how it just says extra-dimensional entities. That... Never trust a beautiful woman, especially one who is interested in you. Ian McKellen was so cold with that line. I love Magneto. Magneto was right. I say it in the same breath as I say the Dreamcast was great. Professor, film this field trip on my class on the 17th. Me, okay, I can do that. Thank you for the notice so I can prep. Today, Professor, we're going tomorrow. Teehee. I'm so mad. I'm not even the person doing it, and I'm so mad. Okay, that's outside. Okay. Guess who ain't getting filmed? Yeah, no, that would immediately be my response. I'm like, oh yeah, with this change in time, I'm unable to assist. Best of luck. Well done, /dial director. You can contact us /Pat's selves in the hotline /collectibles menu. We expect compulsive /weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
I mean, that's another plane of existence, so let's call a spade a spade.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
It sucks that smoking gives you cancer, because smoking looks so cool. Smoking always looks so cool.
The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him.
All right, we got a bunch of
Echo.
truer words have never been spoken. I say that as a person who is intimately familiar with the problems of smoking and the problems it can cause, but God, it looks so cool. Smoking IRL gross, smoking an anime game, so damn cool. It looks so cool! All right, the hotline. OLP3. These have different... Looks cool, feels cool until you're hacking. Tastes good, they're awful and cool. So these are KE. Right, so the service weapon and the floppy disk are KE. And the hotline is UE. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. You can't know that. They have fake cigarettes. Yeah, they have fake cigarettes. I actually have a pack of fake cigarettes. I have a box of like RP props. And I have a pack of fake cigarettes because fucking, as previously stated, smoking looks cool as fuck. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted, probably board. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. See Darling's presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. Oh, that's interesting. He was the first director. CBD cigarettes are good stand-ins, but not satisfying enough for reasons. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. I love the idea of an item with unknown properties, unknown use, unknown powers that just shows up one day and it's like, someone's got to be the first person to use it. These are longer sometimes, so we'll watch this again.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered, and the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy.
Oh, those are words.
It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
Hey, lay down. Go lay down. Not the memory there. Yeah. Uh-oh. I love this menu. I love this sub menu with Jesse like.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points.
Oh, these are the things that we saw overlaid. So now we can actually like see what they are.
Found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director. Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here.
Smoking looks even cool when a shadow does it. The backlit makes everything cooler.
Swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer. Leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire.
Oh, whoops.
They are the weak point.
Bad news.
Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised? I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. Conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone.
Intrigue.
I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
So this is the one we saw on the management team.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days.
How many times do you think I'm going to call it AEWs?
Those all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The
At least
Ocean
once or
View
twice.
Operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
The coming storm.
Something's coming. The whisper's growing loud.
Hello, good morning. Red Drum, hello.
Winter storm in Bureau history.
Red Rum, I say it.
Our sins.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me.
Okay, so there.
Glimpses of it in the corner of my eye.
So is this true intrigue,
Out of reach.
or is French
A perverse game of hide and seek.
losing it?
Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength.
Found out I'm asexual a couple years ago.
I'm afraid.
Now all I want to do is meet likewise individuals. Hey, welcome on in then. Welcome on in.
Control.
Yeah, gosh, I've only been out about 6 years myself. Oh, this is with the board. You are the director now. We expect independence/dependence. You are authority/chosen one. The Bureau/game needs you. Okay, that was interesting. So in the coming storm, Trench mentions that Darling is his closest friend and most trusted ally. And then I think it was in management team or control points, he says that
I need to
Darling
talk to Emily.
is wrong about everything, suspiciously wrong.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
My mom this morning, it was easy to tell her it's my father that's going to be the shitstorm. I definitely understand that that feeling. He was a Marine. Yeah, gotta love that the toxic masculinity that's definitely been baked into him. That's definitely not going to be easy. I'm sorry for that, friend. All right. Well, I guess now that we've done it, we're in the clear. All right, where do we gotta go? It's the director's up. Oh, it's the door right here. Ah. Is it this? Oh, just straight in. That makes sense. That makes sense. That, like, I'd be right there. Oh, well, that's, okay. That feels bad. French Bureau funding. To all executive staff, I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they'll be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FEC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we aren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. But it's come up before. The rising costs of operation. So Central Executive is open, which is how you get to the boardroom. But I do remember this door. Clearance 1. Open that bad boy. But yeah, Red Rum, I'm wishing you luck on that. Agent death notification. Is that like an agent named Death? Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his deaths are classified, I'm honored to tell you he died in service of his country. You'll be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace knowing his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Detective Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. It feels like they should not have direct correspondences, you know? It feels like they shouldn't be like, here's a letter. Because if I saw a thing that said the Federal Bureau of Control, I'd be like, dog, what's the Federal Bureau of Control? Never gonna happen. Oh, geez. Okay. That was scary because there was a delay. Gosh. Oh my God. Jesse's just absolutely scaring me out here. All right. There's more people here now. That's cool. I just noticed your little purple ghosty background. So cute. I got that off of someone on Etsy that I should probably make a little specific credit for. I bought it from an artist on Etsy for use for overlays. Yeah, it's very cute. I really enjoy it. Examination of paranatural topics, collective unconscious. Collective unconscious is defined as a form of unconscious that is shared in all human minds. From this arise unconscious knowledge linking us through our ancestral heritage. See Jung Report, page 12 through 34. Through this collective unconscious, we unknowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all elements of our lives. These archetypes are never fixed, but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. This internal belief in the power of images shared by a massive population is redacted in the creation of altered items and objects of power. The sheer amount of redacted exuded is extracted to the best representation of that image, imbuing a single object with massive amounts of redacted. Theoretically, places of power could likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief. Refer to file 541-7532 for the full report. And we have a bunch of drawings. We have this drawing again. Would you care for a morning laugh? Yeah, go for it. Thank you, and thank you for the follow. I didn't say because I was terrified. Yeah, thank you for the follow. That's not a door. Could I shoot the glass? Sure, but like, come on, we don't need to mess this place up. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Fancy. Technological restrictions. Dr. Carla Vaughn and Hubert Tahn, research specialist by order of Casper Darling. Guy A and Guy B was at the bar. Guy A turns the other, says I can jump through the window, come back the same way. Guy B was like, let me see it. So Guy A did what he said. Guy B said, I can do the same. Jump out the window and falls to his death. The bartender turns to Guy A. Says, you're a real asshole when you're drunk, Superman. Technological limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau. By far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow any devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmitted signal in the oldest house. Even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 4/19/1935 for the full report. You played this on the PS4? Neat. How'd you enjoy it? Or did you enjoy it? It's a great horror game. Yeah, it's I'm excited to finally check it out. Oh, somebody grab that. Hey, does anybody want free crackers? There definitely shouldn't be cigarettes. You shouldn't have. Listen, it's okay for Trench to smoke. He's the director, but like. I hear some hiss. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least figure out where it went. D. Rodriguez. I feel that, honest, you know? I feel that. There's a liquor store I go to sometimes that has a working cigarette vending machine. That's wild. That's wild. Like, I'm sure they, you know, a liquor store sure makes sense, but like, I have no idea when the last time I saw one. I feel like I'm in the 40s. Garbon, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. Everybody, we saw one, and I was like, okay, who knows what this is for? And almost everybody was like, oh yeah, I've seen this, I know what it is. And I was like, okay, yeah, cool. We don't have any weird old, we don't, we're all olds.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Hang on. Yeah, I have no idea when I've seen one. Analysis of Hiss Threat Part 1. Doing well, finished up some chores, had to stop by for my favorite games. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Oh yeah, we've been, it's been great. This game is absolutely incredible. Initial encounters with the entities known as the Hiss has revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, or even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darlin has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate she's already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss, I've dismissed the theory. The final observation comes from Ms. Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seemed to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work needs to be done. Refer to file redacted for full report. She uses very impersonal language there in a way that, like, yup.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible.
They put in built-in cheats in the game option. Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that.
Knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling, Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
So the Shimmer is definitely some sort of separate entity. In an interesting way. Doesn't sound good. Sounds bad in there. This game's like X-Files, Alan Wake, Twilight Zone rolled into one game. Yeah, it's by the people that made Alan Wake. The hell is that? Mission complete. Unknown caller. Upgrade and unlock abilities from the nearest control point. Oh, neat. I never put that together till you told me.
Hi, Jesse.
Oh, we've got, hey. Okay, we've got stuff to talk to her about. Neat.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty.
It would be bad.
If you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
I love this idea of a place that you can't find unless you know what it is.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry.
This makes a lot of sense to have somebody so new to the situation.
Mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks. So, HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it.
So it's been a few
It
weeks.
seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
I mean, it's a very reasonable conclusion to
I'm sure
draw.
I'll have more questions soon.
You know,
Just let me know.
if all of a sudden someone started handing out, you know, anti-wasp suits right before a big invasion of wasps, you'd be like, hey, wait a minute. So yes, these are all of the old directors. I think that looks like Trench, and that makes that Northmore. There's... Why is there a cloth? Why is there a towel on that one? Is it going up? No, that's Trench. Why is Trench up there? Huh.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from? These readings are erratic even for the oldest house.
Been a couple years since I've played this.
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator. A lot of these
questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Here?
Yeah, I've had this. I've had this since like almost immediately it was out on Steam. So I've got 4. Let's do launch damage. Seems good. Health. Seems good. Additional weapon form slot. I need 3 for that one. Oh. Well then, you know what? We'll just go across. We'll go across the board. We'll go additional weapon form slot. Construct Shatter. Shatter is a higher stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates groups' enemies at close range. Oh. And oh, I can construct mods. Okay.
In the containment sector. I'll put it.
Board countermeasures. Oh, yeah. There's right. The game gives you like random quests. I don't think I have Surge. Oh, it just changed. Oh, it just, okay.
The request with Pope.
Okay, so now I have these missions. I have a new... We are at war / hostile takeover. The Hiss is the opposing force / foreign power. We will provide countermeasures / strategy. Accept / ingest them. Control points. These countermeasures / missions will benefit you. We will give resources / rewards for each completed countermeasure. Makes sense. I love how it's one gun to destroy them all. It makes it easier by not having to worry about different guns or ammo. Definitely makes it easier. Where am I? Oh, this is where I wanted to go. Oh yeah, shatter projectile boost. Why not? That sounds like a good idea. We can deconstruct duplicates here. Yeah, so we're in the...
Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Oh.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Have you seen us? Missing. Why is this where you're putting your time cards? What a... Maintenance sector access corridor.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
So far the pay-per-view has been solid. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear that. There's a picture of the game's creative, so you didn't figure it out already. I always assume. Am I using the D-pad to change
sector
this?
is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override.
Oh, X.
Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
So that's Shatter. Oh, yeah, look at that. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Bryan Danielson. Oof. That's going to be a match. That's going to be a match. Ooh, buddy. I don't have clearance 2, so... Definitely gonna have to be some backtracking in this to make sure I'm able to get around and get all the collectibles.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room.
Oh.
How do we get there?
There's a lot of dudes in there. It's getting a little framey for me. Let's double check our graphic settings here. It's okay, they're sleeping. Let's take that down a little. Oh. Oh, come on. Okay, I like how the way the ammo works. It's interesting. It's an interesting idea because I can just switch, but I still have like the same amount of ammo, so it's very interesting. Would you fully upgrade your gun? Oh yeah, I imagine it gets sick. I did watch a friend of mine play a good bit of this, so like I have an idea, but yeah, it's very interesting from a gameplay perspective. So we're going to the janitor's office. It's really funny playing this after playing Quantum Break, because the after this and Alan Wake, like the shooting is just so much more responsive. Quantum Breaks is pretty good, but this is so much better. I'll head over here is for Quantum Break. I think Quantum Break was a really... Oh, woo! Okay. I think Quantum Break was a really underrated game. Okay. I think Quantum Break was really underrated, especially from how like excited people got over this. I think it's way more reasonable of a quality increase if you're like Alan Wake to this, or to to Quantum Break to this. It's much more obvious. The ability to manipulate your outcome. Yeah, like time was such a cool thing. Powers in that game were neat. Everybody in the, like, you know, all the actors and stuff. Well, that seems bad. The actual hell. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna go in there. We're gonna poke around and make sure we don't miss anything. Yeah, I'm really glad though I replayed Alan Wake and played Quantum Break before doing this. Helps me appreciate this game more, I think.
What's down that way?
A merry chase. Investigate the strange light in the break room. That is a strange light. I agree. What? Okay, that was terrifying. First Alan Wake was amazing. I had the short videos for the show for it. Oh, you watched the live action prequel? Yeah, we watched that on stream. It was
This place makes me nauseous.
it was a good time. Oh.
An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Why is this here? B to evade. Use evade to complete the astral plane challenge. The horse / choo-choo allows you to evade / dash. Use it, prove / escape yourself. Oh, it's like a... Oh, I was just too short. Why not? Always, I mean, you know, always a valid response. Oh, air dash. Who doesn't love a good air dash? Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Okay. Use B to safely avoid their attacks. Success, end of level achievement director. You and the horse are now bound / friends for life. I love end of level achievement. That's a...
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
thing I love the most is he's a writer like me. It was awesome how his horror stories came to life. That's one of my favorite games. I really enjoy that game. Matt, are you a horse girl now? What do you mean? What do you mean now? What do you mean now? No, I'm not a horse girl. I'm not, me personally, not a horse girl. I married a horse girl though, so. The merry-go-round horse, OOP 16. Objects to be kept in a confined space when unbound. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. It can be quite dangerous when redacted its path. The object is currently bound by redacted. The object was located at a site of an abandoned amusement park. Local redacted reported that the ride would move on their own, that they would be chased out. When the rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local redacted were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Redacted by Big Ol' Redacted. Agents invoked Formula C.5 to redacted the object long enough to redacted. And then we get a nice little area to practice our air evades. So I can evade as long as I have energy, so. Oh, I accidentally evaded to the side of the hole. And that's weird. Okay. I accidentally evaded to the side of the hole, so I didn't fall down the hole right away. That was funny. Okay, so reward, explore everywhere. Oh, Fawn, are you ready for the best thing from this game? Are y'all ready? Oh, it broke! Oh no, it broke! It broke! Hang on. Hang on, I gotta it broke! Hang on. I broke the puppet show. Yeah, I think because it like triggered the thing for the power and the show at the same time, and so it just kind of hung up on itself. Okay, we still have okay. That's fine. That's fine. We did the thing. We just have to go back to it. That's fine. Listen, that's okay. Oh, we have to do this fight again. Oh, okay. That's annoying, but okay. That's annoying, but okay. What are you gonna do? Boom. I'm getting progress on these achievements, so I ain't mad. Getting progress on these achievements down here, so. All right. So we were here, we went this way, and then little secret side area here. All right, there we go. All right, collectibles, multimedia, our second episode of Threshold Kids, entitled The Astral Plane. Perfection. Who did they make this show for?
Hey, Meg! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
She wasn't drawing with her hands.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty.
That sounds bad.
Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
Yeah, she's not using her hands to draw. I'm excited to be an uncle for the second time. Oh, that's cute. That's nice. Congrats. What makes you think the show was made and not grown? You know, that sounds like a thing Jalen would say, and also, I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, literally found footage. Heard my name, what's up? I was summoned. Kira asked why I think Threshold Kids was made and not grown. And I said, that sounds like a thing you would say. Still have a poster of yourself on the... You pose like that intentionally?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations.
Were you waiting for me to open the door?
Be saatana. It happened in the last drop.
What?
I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home.
Or you just say they weren't always here?
Only Ati here seems to see that.
I don't... Oh.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted. Otherwise, I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Grouse's son. That's why
What?
you'll make a great assistant.
A yesterday Grouse's son? What?
Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. I'm gonna sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps.
Before there was stars, before there was anything, there was nothing. And before there was nothing, there was Threshold Kids.
And the pensioner inside.
I believe these are Scandinavian, probably more specific expressions.
The band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best.
Finnish idiom for I wasn't born yesterday. Is it the actual idiom?
Generators, otherwise the
That's kind of great.
flow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear
That's cool.
instructions.
I like that. Okay.
You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation. Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all.
See, again, he responded to our internal monologue.
This is gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now. so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
Oh, clearance level 2.
That's great.
Nice.
Thank you, Ati.
What a mess. Burn the trash. Burn the trash around the furnace.
Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
What? Can we just... Hey, oh, it's gone now. Of course it is. Can't...
Pensioner. Yes. Northmore is the director.
Oh, he's talking about Northmore.
Climb on the walls in his bachelor pad.
Mm-hmm. Janitor knows more than you think they know, always. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So hang on, before we get... Oh, they're just gonna... Okay. Oh, boo. Boom. Matt, did you fuck up that wall? No, wasn't me. Fun fact, like my senior year, my mom found out she's old bingo friends with the janitor. She somehow knew everything I did, every class I skipped. Ain't snitched though, so big ups to her. Fuck, I love it. Oh, that's hilarious. That's incredible. I passed a door that was clearance 2. And now we have clearance 2. I want to open it. Hey, there it is. Book Club Lopez. Oh, hell yeah, we get more of the book club. Unless you review by Captain Lopez. These days, most YA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a romantic or tragic romance. Unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because dystopian future. And along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the fish when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still be done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. Incredible. This was, of course, very useful when I got so high at the park when my friends went blind for a bit, just a few minutes before my mom showed up at the school to pick me up for a dentist appointment she hadn't told me about. Oh. Jalen, you tell stories about what you got up to in high school that make me feel a little better about my, like, nothing that I did in high school. Like, I never even considered skipping class. It never, that's not true. I skipped class a couple times. Like, our school was right next door to a mall. And the fact that it never even entered my brain, like I could just not go to class and go to the mall. The fact that that only entered into my brain in my senior year for the worst class I had, I feel like that's saying something. Oh, can I open this door? Oh, I could have opened, oh. Oh, there's a room in here. Ah, Dark Souls. Ah. I was thinking ain't too shit and I tell a story and everyone gives me concerned stares and I go, ah. Like, I didn't skip class until my senior year.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much.
Too much explosion.
Director's duty.
I was apparently a low to mid-tier badass little kid. Hotline.
Northmoor was director before me.
Northmoor's a great name.
I wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Okay. I mostly didn't think I did that much. There were kids who were big drug dealers running up people's houses, so by comparison, I was a saint. I would agree with that. Listen, I think you're all right. That's what I'll say. Arish escaped OOP. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a few weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around, alert me. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely do not bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arash. Greatly appreciated, friend. Yeah, for sure. I'm back from the grocery store. Hell yeah, grocery time. Oh. That's what we saw. Hey, I see you over there. Well, hold up. How was grocery shopping, Nuja? We went grocery shopping this weekend. We went to the Asian supermarket. Picked up some stuff because we're making ramen all this week because we've been watching a Korean show about making ramen. So Aaron and I looked at each other and went, we want to have ramen, huh? So we're having ramen all week at the Asian market. I picked up a container of fresh kimchi, which I didn't think about them having until I was staring at it. Grocery shopping's great when you go in the morning, not too crowded. Yeah, we go on.
Are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
We go on Sundays. We go on Sundays when it's not crowded. Hell yeah, ramen week. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Chief Arish, FBC security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Don't yell at me.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side. My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure.
Like, oh,
Let's
shit.
skip the formalities, please.
Right.
Like,
Faden.
That's my boss.
Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Fucking bunch of ramen.
Dr. Darling's
making ramen eggs.
Darling, he's
It's gonna
here?
be great.
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off?
No, you didn't.
Dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it.
Ramen's not really the same without a little egg in it.
Stay from the plant if you can.
I wanted to get fish cakes, but I couldn't find it at the supermarket.
That's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Had some Berbea ramen a couple months ago. It was great.
Boss. Try to stay alive.
Where's...
Blockages in pipes C through F. Is the clock back? Now? Oh man, Adia's gonna...
Oh, I got a collectible. Hang on, let's read the collectible before we get too far from it. A little furikake goes a long way. Ooh, you know, I don't... I actually think I'm out of furikake now that you say that. Hey, Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in that sector is talking about Adi, just tell them you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw you report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something's up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. So... it feels like Darling knew something about the hiss or knew something was going to happen and started to try to make resolutions. And that...
Director Faden.
Sorry. That was taken as suspicious, and I think kind of like fairly so. You know, because I think what Trench was thinking, what Trench had in his mind, was a little out there, you know? So I think people were like, yeah, he's a little, you know, he's a little out there, but fucking joke's on you. Because it worked. It happened. Burn trash around the furnace. Where's the furnace? Central maintenance. This way, roughly. Right? Yeah, if anybody, I should put a link. Hope they improve the map for the sequel. It's the only aspect I feel like could be improved. Yeah, I see that. Whoa! You stay away from me. Whoop. Hiss charged. Hiss charged agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulted from Hiss corruption. The Hiss charge display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focus Hiss resonance so dense that it acts as physical force. The charged is depleted of Hiss corruption, the host is left lifeless. This behavior may be an adaptive response to the HRAs. The Hiss charged are designed to blow off the devices of potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. Is the Hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the Hiss charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Refer to file redacted for the full report. Huh. Yeah, I agree. Like this map is okay, but could be greatly improved. Have we talked about how the characters are so good? Oh, the character. I said earlier, Nuja, and I don't know if you were here. I said this game is just going to be me, much like when I played Alan Wake. Much like when I played Alan Wake, it was just me talking about how much I loved Alan Wake. This game is just going to be me gushing about how everything in this game is incredible.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Bomb. Got him. Whoops. Okay, that worked out. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Everybody relax. Everybody relax. We got there. Yeah. The characters in this are so good. Just everything is so good. Remedy games are incredible. Having some buffalo chicken egg rolls for lunch. Oh my god. Nuja, how dare you?
By flash, did Ati shells full of hazardous biological material?
Everybody could have just done the easy way out for control, but they went hard. I cannot wait for, I mean, number one, Control 2.
Regulations on waste disposal.
Number one, Control 2.
That's what Ati wants.
And then number two, the Control multiplayer game. Like, I'm psyched for both of these things.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department.
Okay, hello.
I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself.
Oh, that's
Right
bad.
under our noses.
Uh-huh.
Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources.
I want more multiplayer spooky games for October.
Into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak.
What?
It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating.
That's probably bad.
There's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that.
Zack Sabre versus Danielson, match of the year. Singles. Ooh,
I can feed you. What do you eat?
that sounds great.
I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Oh no. Oh, ma'am, that took a turn very quickly. Man, please don't feed your coworkers to the furnace. Oh, hey. You need this. Threshold remnant. Need that, whatever that is. Oh, okay, there's a thing down here. Hang on. Let's remember there's a thing down there. Well, bam. Two ability points received. Hell yeah. Mail tube complaint. Hey, Bozer, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery, and that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit. Rodriguez. You know, that's fair.
My name?
That's... I think that's a valid complaint. You know? I think that's a valid complaint. Next up, Golden Lovers and Jericho versus Osprey, Takashita, and Sami Guevara. Wait, why is Jericho taking on... Why is Jericho teaming with the Golden Lovers? And why is Jericho facing off against Sami Guevara? Katamari while Matt cosplays King of All Cosmos. Listen. Hang on, let me... Sammy betrayed Jericho to join Don Callis. Oh, Don Callis.
I'm escaping.
It's me, the directorial override, saying hello. For some reason, the things are broken today. For some reason, the sounds are broken today, and I don't know what I did to break them.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
Broken how? Oh, did it play for you? It didn't play for me. So Lovers and Jericho team up to fight a common enemy. That makes sense. I could hear space. Oh, okay. I didn't hear it. Well, that means it's broken in a different way. I'm gonna have to futz with it a bit after stream. Heard since intro it was more quiet than usual. NSC coolant pumps.
Go to city. Fix it fast.
Are you this fine post morn? Oh my god. I'm doing well. What the? I'm doing fine. How are you doing today, Saint? How you doing? Your day's just getting started right about now, yeah? I still can't believe it's October. I mean, well, it just started, so. There's a box up there. About 2 hours in, yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it's... Where does this have to go? Gotta go somewhere. Let's hook it up there. Try to,
Shit, what now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to...
What?
He's very clever. He's trying to sneak in. He got him caught with his hand in the fish trap.
Ah! All right.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Seems to be a common consensus. September didn't want to hang this year. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't disagree. I feel like the month went by very quickly. I do agree with that. It feels like we were... It feels like it took forever for September to get here, and then September was done. Okay, we can't get rid of that one. Keep an eye out for exploring. Investigate what's blocking the pipe. I did it. I did it. It's this gross thing. Oh, I can go that way.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Yeah, I'm working on it, game. I hope you don't get too frustrated with the combat in this like I did. Luckily, Remedy is very good about having accessibility options in terms of difficulty. Combat was definitely not the reason. I enjoyed Control. As of now, I'm doing fine with it. I definitely get what you're saying, though. I definitely get what you're saying, and I'm glad that they included the options that they did. What is the sound? Or, I mean, I guess I know what the sound is. It's music, but okay. To having immortality is a built-in option. I use that for a good amount of the game. Oh yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, why don't I complain about the difficulty in Control? Because Control gives you tools to deal with the difficulty. You know, Control gives you tools to go, okay, hang on, what do I want to do? How do I want to approach this? How difficult do I want this game to be? Oh. Oh, clean. Nice. Yeah, having immortality, having one-hit kills, having multipliers for things. Remember not being a fan at the time of the game, having a prompt asking if you really wanted to turn on the difficulty options. It was intended to play this way, but I got over it. I mean, I also am like, okay, you don't have to do that. You know, I agree with that, where it's like, listen, you...
There were the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Are you sure you don't want to play it on hard? Don't shame me for not wanting to slog through things. Yeah. It's the same thing. It's the same thing like when you're in difficulty settings and it's like, okay, well, you can play it on easy, normal, or hard. And it's like, normal's the way it's intended to be played. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna play it however the hell I want to. I think there's something else. Yeah, because I can't leave. Where are you? Come on. I'm gonna get food, have fun controlling. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done for the day. I gotta figure out where this last enemy is. Oh, there you are. Oh, come on, physics. Boom. All right. We're gonna trigger this, and then I'm gonna make sure that it saves. And that'll be it for today. Yeah, there's a lot of there's like a coral thing there that I feel like should make us feel weird. I guess it's back to watching the Infinite Fusion VOD for me. That did go up this morning. So if you missed Infinite Fusion, that went up this morning. I'm working to improve how quickly VODs go up. I sure wasn't there the whole 12 hours. No, I don't blame you. Whoa! All right, well, this was more than I was expecting very quickly. Oh no! Oh, I was trying to save you. No. I was watching on Twitch, but good call. I'm switching to YouTube. Yeah, I got the... So I'm changing how the VODs for old stuff go up. In that they're going to go up sooner. More energy would be good. I'll save up for more energy. So the VODs for Friday, half of it is up today on YouTube, and the other half will be up tomorrow. And that's basically the way it's going to go is Monday will start going on Wednesday. Wednesday will start going on Friday. Friday starts going on Monday. So, and the VODs are going to go up quick. And then the edits, things like TikToks and shorts and whatever, will come eventually. Because that's stuff I can do in my own time. That's not stuff to worry about overall. But that's going to be it for today. That's gonna be it for today. I appreciate everybody being here and hanging out, and thank you for joining me for October. It's not Scaretober this year. It is October because we're playing Control and Alan Wake 2 later this month. And I'm really looking forward to both of them. I've never played Control myself, so getting to play through the game. Can you use your magic to make the 14 update be done? At least as long as it's not October. Listen, it's gonna be as awkward as it's gonna be. It's gonna be as awkward as it's gonna be. I do hope the 14 update, we all believe, I hope the 14 update doesn't take too long. But yeah, I will see everybody on Wednesday. I have a lot of stuff to do between now and then. So thank you all for being here and hanging out and giving me a bunch of good vibes for the rest of today and tomorrow. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. I don't want to get too into it right now, but life is life, and it's generally annoying. But Anna, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. It's always wonderful to see some of the incredible people I know hanging out in stream. Yeah, I hope everybody's been enjoying Control. We're gonna play Control and the DLC, and then something, TBD, based on how long we have until Alan Wake 2 drops, / the SAG-AFTRA strike goes through, and whatever the terms of that are, because Alan Wake 2 definitely would count as struck work, as far as my understanding of it is. So we'll see we'll see how we do when we get there. But for now, that's the plan. But yeah, we're gonna rate Josh. Josh is playing Alan Wake. Remastered. He's playing the remastered version. I didn't play the remastered one. So even if you watched me play Alan Wake, you should come hang out and watch Josh play Alan Wake, because it's always a good time. It's always a fun time watching Josh. Thanks for stream fun. Thank you for being here. Yeah, thank you again, everybody, for being here. Like I said, I'll put the link here. If you haven't subbed to the YouTube, go check out the YouTube. VODs are going to go up a lot quicker. And then historical VODs will go up as I get to them. I'm, try to do them as I get to them, but, time takes time is what I'll say. Yeah, Wednesday, more Control, all that good stuff. I got nothing else to say, so I'm going to send you to Josh. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you on Wednesday.